I do apologize if that break took a little bit longer than expected. Not to mention, somewhere in there, the internet sneezed. I lost connection for a moment, but I managed to reconnect. So hopefully we don't have any more of those kinds of problems. Do need to update the board a little bit here. We do have Marik Industrialists taking on the Taurian Nationals. Give me just a moment to get the screen to reflect correctly who is playing whom. We are playing the Nationals, and then I gotta turn off. And you may hear not only my cat, but you may hear me yelling at my cat because he won't shut up. My son is in his room, doesn't want the cat in there right now, so my cat is sitting outside his door meowing incessantly. It's not at all annoying. Also, it's what cats do. At any rate, we have our final match for week 8. We have the Marik Industrialists sitting at about 7,300 battle value, taking on the Taurian Nationals, who only have about 35, not quite 3,600 battle value. We also have the Marik Industrialists sitting at something like 6-1-1, 5-1-1, something like that, for a win-loss-draw record. And the Taurian Nationals at more or less the opposite, 2-5 or 3-4. I don't remember. I should have looked it up, but I didn't. Actually, I have it, but some of the information you may see here is not entirely accurate. Taurian Nationals are currently 2 wins and 4 losses. That doesn't sound right. Oh, they had a draw against somebody earlier this year. And then the Marik Industrialists are sitting at 5 wins and 1 loss. That also doesn't sound right because they drew against the Golden Suns. I don't know. Listen, it makes sense somewhere. It's just not being tracked very well with some of the information I have available and showing. So, end state is Marik Industrialists are doing really well. They're the number 1 team. Taking on the Taurian Nationals, they are not anywhere close to number 1. They're not number 10, but they are damn near at the bottom. At any rate, let's get started. We are looking at the Flashman, the Star Slayer, and a Hunchback 4P, taking on a Stalker, a Phoenix Hawk, and a Jenner. I will be playing as the Marik Industrialists because they are the home team. They will be facing off against the away team, Taurian Nationals. The Industrialists will be starting in the south against the Nationals, who will be forced to start in the north. One last check just to make sure the map is set right. It is. Let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully my cat doesn't annoy you as much as he's annoying me. At any rate, Flashman, lots of lasers. We're going to put him. Oh, we got some wide open terrain. That's going to be a problem for the Nationals. It may be a bit of a problem for me as well, but we'll get there when the time comes. I'm going to put the Flashman there. Put the Hunchback over in here. And then I'm going to put the Star Slayer over here. I'm not sure if that was a good idea. Ooh, excuse me. I'm not sure if that was a good idea or not, but I went with it. The Nationals will be moving all of their pieces first in this first round, and then I will be moving all of mine in response. And then oh, you know what I forgot to do before we got started? I forgot to roll. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Obviously, this is not going to count. I totally forgot to roll the freaking midweek events. I got so distracted with everything else. So give me just a quick second to reset that match. It won't take but a half second. Got a bot. We'll name them the Nationals. Assign the mechs. Change starting points. That's right. Then let's roll some midweek events for these guys. They're all doing training as well. Get to the right page here in the notes. In the rules, I should say. So starting with Marik Industrialists, 2d6, no additional modifier. For a total of 6, which is no result. The Nationals are going to roll the same thing. They also have no additional modifiers for a total of 7. Also no results. So we didn't even have to do that after all. Whatever. Watch, now the terrain is going to be entirely against me. It's fine. I should have done it right the first time. Oh, yeah, I called it. Lots of ups and downs. Let's see. Hunchback 4P is first. Let's put him over in here. We'll put the Flashman over here. Star Slayer Here. Stitch, come here, dude. Ain't nobody gonna pay attention to you. You keep sitting outside the door like that. Alright. Flashman can't see anybody. And since we have teams sharing vision, that means we can't see anything. That's okay. Bet I'll find him now. No. I got sensor returns, but that's it. Can't shoot at sensor returns. So, uneventful first round. Right. Uneventful. What's this? Still nothing. Oh, we got targets and a sensor return. We see the stalker. I think the stalker is probably going to be our biggest problem. Let's see. Let's go ahead and jump. That'll give us a bit of range and movement. Okay. Flashman can't shoot anything yet. Hunchback can shoot at the stalker, but I don't think I have any weapons in range. I think this is all medium lasers. Yep, it's all medium lasers. He's got to get in close. Star Slayer can shoot. He's got a large laser or two. Stalker does take a hit, and everything else fired misses. Heat is fine across the board. Obviously, it's still early for that. I do lose quite a bit of the initiative on this round, which is actually fine because I think what I need to focus on for now is drawing the enemy out. See if we can get him to come out into my little firing position. Alright, well, I guess this won't go as I would have liked, but here we go. Large laser. Large laser. 23 and 3 is 26. Get there. Flashman going to pummel this Firehawk, or Phoenix Hawk, I should say. One thing I love about the Flashman is he has 3 large lasers. A couple of backup medium, a bunch of backup medium lasers as well. Some missiles would have been nice. He does have a flamer, but anyway, Hunchback just inside range. All right, Phoenix Hawk misses everything. Jenner misses everything but a medium laser. The Flashman takes a little bit of damage. Stalker firing on the Hunchback. Hunchback takes a hit. Star Slayer hitting a center torso and then the head, but it gets re-rolled. Right arm and some other stuff. Stalker takes more hits. Flashman absolutely pummeling with all 3 large lasers and one of the 2 fired medium lasers into the Phoenix Hawk. And then the Hunchback hits once. Hang on 1 second. We're having cat auditory problems. Bear with me, folks. All right, that is it. Stalker only takes one of several lasers fired from the Hunchback, but that's okay. All pilots make their PSRs. We do have an opportunity for melee battle, so the Flashman is going to kick the Phoenix Hawk, and the Phoenix Hawk is now taking internal damage from that kick, bumping him up to moderate damage. All right. Heat is building on the national side. On the Marik side, things are still fairly cool. We have 98 to 93 battle value difference between the two, favoring the Mariks. My Hunchback moves first. We're going to take them Hunchback. We're going to scoot them all the way forward. No, we're actually going to go one less and then turn. So we can get all up on that Stalker. Let's see. Flashman. I'm gonna move. It's not gonna work. Flashman kind of in a tight spot here. So I'm gonna try to bring him in. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Stitch. Alright, we got a bunch of 7s to hit with medium lasers on the Stalker from the Hunchback. Here we go. 6 heat. Flashman also firing now on the Stalker. Large lasers only. Mediums could hit. Actually, I can dump a couple. Well, and then the Star Slayer is going to go after this guy. Phoenix Hawk. With a large laser, 2 mediums, and an SRM-4. Let's see what we're looking at here. Stalker firing and missing. Phoenix Hawk firing and missing. Hunchback firing and hitting with literally everything. -1 laser. We have a head hit, or excuse me, a critical hit, re-rolled. No edge remaining on that Stalker. Flashman now firing and hits with everything on that Stalker. Star Slayer hits with everything as well on the Phoenix Hawk. We don't have any criticals. However, the Stalker does fall over. The pilot takes personal damage. Seatbelt check failed. Does stay awake, however. I mean, when you've got like, I don't know, 15 lasers coming at you, it's hard to stay standing after that. Phoenix Hawk takes more damage, internal structure, but nothing new added for my notes. Heat building up on the opponents. Heat is building a bit on the Hunchback. And we now have 97 to 84 battle value difference. I do have absolutely no initiative this round. So I will be moving first. But I am going to move right there with the Hunchback. I'm going to bring the Flashman up here as well. Stitch. You know what? I'm going to back up with the Star Slayer because I know that Phoenix Hawk is going to give chase. See what the enemy does. Stalker makes his standing move. Hunchback is at danger close range, needing 5s to hit with everything. Star Slayer, now I'm going to get to the backside, or excuse me, protect the backside. See what I can come up. Oh, I forgot to twist. Damn it. Large laser. Large laser. Skip. Skip. 326. Pretty much almost a full alpha strike right there. All right, here we go. Phoenix Hawk hits the Flashman. Jenner misses the Hunchback. Stalker hits the Flashman. There's some missiles being shot down through this thing called AMS. Hunchback takes out the gyro and an engine on the Stalker, crippling it. Phoenix Hawk losing the right leg. 2 crippled mechs in the same round. Let's see what we got here. Beach falls over. The Stalker falls over. Beach takes another hit. Phoenix Hawk falls over. Garrick takes a hit. Gonna kick anybody that I need to kick. Right arm destroyed on the Stalker. SRM gone. LRM 10 gone. Heat is up 96 to 65. The initiative is not mine. I'm gonna wager that the Hunchback can take care of the Stalker. Back. Flashman off a little bit. Cover his back. Jenner has moved. It's my turn now. Move the Star Slayer there. Put the Hunchback. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move the Hunchback. Bitch! This cat is incessant. What are we looking at here? -1 and 0. Phoenix Hawk is destroyed. What happened? They ejected. The Phoenix Hawk and the Stalker are now withdrawing. I gotta look and see who gets the damage credits for that. So the Phoenix Hawk is gonna go to the Star Slayer. That is Zhao getting that. The Stalker, probably the Hunchback, actually. Let me double check that. Yep, the Hunchback will get that. That is Stanzik, a new member of the team, getting their first kill. All right. So that leaves the Jenner. Guess we kill the Jenner and try not to overheat while doing it. Needing 8s to hit with 3 large lasers from the the Flashman. The Star Slayer is going to pop off his large lasers as well. Needing 8s for that. Hunchback, running a little bit warm. Gonna dump some lasers. Not too many. I think I rolled like 6 right there. Jenner firing and missing, or excuse me, hitting the Hunchback. We already have light damage for it. And then the Flashman hits 1 laser. The Star Slayer hits 1 laser. And the Hunchback hits with 1 laser. So the Jenner has eaten a handful of lasers, but he's the only mech on the field. I feel like there's going to be a... ooh, we got a head kick coming here. Needing an 8 to hit. Was kicked, hits the left arm. Somehow we're not at battle value. Oh, because the Stalker is still active. It just has to withdraw. All right, 96 to 49. This match is pretty much a foregone conclusion. Not that it wasn't already. So let's just move the mechs up. I don't know where that Jenner's going to try to go. Although I should have seen that coming. Stalker is attempting to come off the field, but it's just making things worse. Let's see. Star Slayer, what do you got here? Bear with me a moment. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Like, I don't want to obliterate this poor guy, but he did put himself in between 2 much larger mechs that are very capable of obliterating him. Okay. Alright. Jenner all the way up to heavy damage in a single round, it looks like. Jenner does hit the Flashman for some damage, but nothing crucial at all. Jenner just losing criticals. Falls over. The pilot takes a hit. Let me double check, make sure I didn't miss anything crucial. Alright, the PSR was triggered by damage rendered, so it's not like he lost a leg yet. Left torso is gone. Right arm is gone. I think that pretty much neuters this mech. Left arm is gone. Bot is in control of it. I'm not even going to bother with physicals. 95 to 28. We still have a match, but I'm pretty sure that Jenner's going to. Yep, there he goes. Now I gotta look and see which one was the last one to fire, because now I don't remember. Last one to fire on the Jenner was Flashman. Copeland gets a kill credit for the Jenner. All three mechs are done at this point. We're just gonna let them. Actually, I'm just gonna declare victory since all three mechs are defeated. And there you go. That is it for the match. Alright, so let's start doing all the crazy paperwork. That was a really quick, short, simple match, huh? Let's get through all the after stuff. Marik Industrialists get 3 points for winning. Taurian Nationals get 1 point for losing. Industrialists will also get 4 points for the assault mech, 2 points for the medium, and 1 point for the light, for a grand total of 10 points to the 1 point that the Nationals get, for a final score of 10 to 1 for the Marik Industrialists. Next we have, because I can never remember every step, I need my cheat sheets. Fans. Mariks are going to be getting a lot of fans. Let's do some maths here. I don't recall mechs being taken out by physical. So we'll go off the fact that there is a +1 for winning. To the right page. +1 for winning, +1 for every 2 wins. This will be +3 total now for 6 wins in a row. So that's +4. So 2d6 +4 for the Mariks, for a total of 6. If you couldn't figure that out, I rolled snake eyes. Wonderful. So on a 6, there is no change in fans outside of sponsorships. For the Nationals, I think, you know what I think it is I think the Marik Industrialists fan base is just like, meh, this wasn't even par for the course. They literally stomped the shit out of Taurian Nationals. Nobody's excited, nobody's thrilled, nobody's surprised. Nationals, on the other hand, they will have a 2d6 -1 for losing, -1 for every 2 losses. This is now 4, so that's a -3 total. So let's see what they got. Total of 8, -3 is 5. They also have no change to their fans. I think similar vein. Oh no, the Nationals lost, but they tried. Yay. I think that's what that ends up being. All right, so once we have the fans figured out, our next task is wealth. So the Industrialists will receive 21 wealth for the match, because the score is 11 and it's +10 to the winner. 11 wealth for the Nationals. They're not even going to come close to breaking even after that fight. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and update rosters a little bit. This is where things can fall apart for the Mariks, by the way. 6 wins, a loss, and a draw. They gained 10 points, taking them up to 90. They did not gain any new fans, and we don't need to do this anymore. This being the super secret scroll roll. Let's look at their earnings. For match earnings, we have... You know, I just realized they have a stadium, I think this week. No, it'll take effect next week. Never mind. Disregard that. Match earnings of 21. Fan income 28. Salaries are... Nope, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Nope, that's it. That's it. That's it. We're getting ahead of myself. The rest of that shortly. For the Nationals, they are now 2 wins and 6 losses, and they gained literally 1 point, taking them up to 29. They did not lose any fans, did not gain any fans. Their match earnings are 11 wealth and 8 from their fan base. We'll figure out the rest of their numbers in just a moment. Next up, we have the draft. This is where things get kind of scary for the Mariks. Let me get my rules to the right page. Mariks are rolling a 2d6, +1 for winning. A +2 on top of that for a 3+ win streak. So that's a +3 total. for the draft. So let's go ahead and see what happens. 2d6 plus 3 for a total of 9. That means 1 pilot and 1 tech. Pull up their roster. Let's make it easier to use on the second smaller monitor. Let's get it over on this side. I didn't want to. Whatever. All right, starting with my other. Yeah. All right, here we go. 1 pilot and 1 tech. 1d6. Control. Zhao is safe. Copeland is next. Safe. Stanzik is next. Gone. Claudia Stanzik. Drafted last week. Or excuse me, joined the team last week. Gets a kill this week. Drafted out of the team. Update the boards here. Let's go ahead and make that roll for their replacement. Their replacement will be a green pilot. Problem is, let's do this. Sometimes my other monitor doesn't allow me to do simple things like finding this row. I have to read that person. Let's see, green pilot 5, 6, 2, 0. Get a 1d6 roll for experience points. Whoops. Total of 6. That'll be helpful. Okay. Now that we've done that, get over to the techs. We have a tier 2 tech. And that tech is gone. Burn wall. Fuck. Oops. Megan Burnwall drafted. Probably went with the new pilot that was drafted last week. All right, the new tech is also green. Give me just a moment. Fix some of my here. Some of my cells. They are tier 1. Oh, no, that's edge. And they get 1d6 experience points. So they gain 4 experience points, and that resolves the draft for the Mariks. Now we go to the Nationals, which will probably be a very simple process. It's going to be a 2d6 roll. They get a -1 for losing. This is their 4th loss in a row, so that is a -2 for a total of -3. 2d6 -3. 5 -3 is 2. Nobody is interested in drafting from this team. That resolves the draft. Let's go to maintenance. Starting with the Industrialists. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 max with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 techs. That means 8 minus 5, or excuse me, 8 minus 3 is -5 for maintenance. Nationals have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 max, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 techs. Oh, let's see what I did. So their maintenance will be short-term memory. 5 minus 3 is -2. Next up, we have salaries. And since we're right here with the Nationals, let's look at this. 2 for all the greens and regulars. 3, 4, 5, 6 for the others. Two for all the greens and regulars. 3, 4, 5, 6 for the Industrialists. Tap by 1. -6. Right there. Here we go. All right, next up we have repair costs. My cat will not shut up. He's been meowing this whole. Stitch, come here. Not that the cat is going to come to me, but you know, got to make the effort, right? All right, repair costs. We have a heavy mech with light damage. That's 1. We have a medium mech with no damage and a medium mech with 1. We have a +3 for the 1 mech because it's a special. So we have a total of 5 for repairs. For the Nationals, things are ugly. We have an assault mech. We have an assault mech crippled. Going to be 10, that mech alone. We have a medium mech crippled. That is 6 for that mech. And then a light mech with heavy damage. That is 3 for a total of 19. We have 1 pilot with 2 hits. That's -3. And 2 pilots with 1 hit each, -1 each, for a total of -5 for medical. Let's update the not the message boards. Update the boards here. Marik Industrialists will have a total repair cost of -5. Medical bill 0. They also have 5 credit, I guess, for repairs from their support. Stitch! For the love of God, shut up! Cat will not stop. Half this video has been me yelling at the cat. All right, Nationals. Repair bill. It is -19. Medical, -5. Did not actually sell anything this week. Hear that. They did not purchase anything either. So they still have money left in the bank, although it's not a whole lot. Let's do some repair rolls. I think that's everything for that particular task. Medical. Now we do the repair rolls. Starting with the Mariks. Let me just double check a couple screens here right quick. All right. For the Mariks, we need to repair that Flashman. We need a 2 or better with 3 attempts. That is not the button I thought was going to. There we go. Ooh, that didn't work. Got a 1. Got a 2. Flashman is repaired. Hunchback needs a 3+ with 3 attempts. 1, 2, got it. All right. And then we have a Jenner that was busted up last week. 5+, 3 attempts. 1, 2, 3. Still busted. It's okay. For the Nationals, we have a Stalker that is crippled. It needs a 3 or better. 4 attempts. 1. And it's repaired. Phoenix Hawk needs a 4+ with 3 attempts. 1, 2, got it. And lastly, the Jenner needing a 3+ with 4 attempts. 1, got it. Looks like all mechs were repaired. Let's do some experience points adding. 1, 2, and 3. Marik Industrialists, having won the match. And three pilots that are all named the same. God, I need a new name. New pilot. New pilot. Okay. Getting back into it here. Copeland gains 3 points. Taking them up to 19. Zhao gains 3 points. Taking them up to 22, not 21. Stanzik is gone. Techs get 2 points each for those that were in the match. So Burnwall was drafted. Zappo, where are you, Zappo? Right there, 15. And McCoy gets up to 16. Takes care of that. Now for the Nationals. Fortunately, not so much. Beach gets 1 point. 13. Garrett gets 1 point. 14. Izette gains 1.8. Now, the good thing about them taking their hits this match, they will all three be returning for week 9. Techs. The techs that are here, Stallone gains 1 point up to 9. Schmidt gains 1 point up to 15. Khalil gains 1 point up to 17. And that is everything that I would normally do in a match, so it's time to wrap this up. Well, relatively short stream all around, very quick match, although when you have as many lasers as this team had, 7 medium lasers on the Hunchback, 3 or 4 each for the Star Slayer and Flashman, that's like 15-ish medium lasers, and 3 or 4 large lasers. Like, this is the Industrialists put together a very laser-heavy team. Going up against a laser missile team that was just not ready. And they're all regular rated pilots compared to the veteran that was drafted and the 2 super elites. It was only inevitable what was going to happen here. Having said all that, that is it for week 8. So, coming soon, possibly as early as this weekend, will be the week 8 week in review, where we talk about the matches that have happened, and then we talk about the matches scheduled for the final week of the regular season for the 30-25 year or season, whatever you want to call it. And then we'll start looking at scheduling those last matches, and then we'll figure out what the playoffs will look like here in the next few weeks. So stay tuned, my friends. If you enjoyed this video, of course, the like and the buttons and all the things, and come on down to the Discord, as I always say. Otherwise, well, you know, I don't know. Throw money at it. Maybe it'll go away. I don't know. In the meantime, my friends, stay safe out there. This world is a dark and crazy place. A place where my cat never shuts up meowing. And we do what we got to do to get by. So make sure you're doing the same. In the meantime, we're going to get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night, day, morning, noon, whatever it is for you, wherever you are. Have a good one, my friends.